Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, left fielder Michael Brantley.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. This one's flared toward left center. Rosario coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle, Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, two gone. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Carlos Correa is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Chris Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. In now is Yasiel Puig, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back. Gone! Ronald Torre is the next to bat, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding. Here's Javier Baez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Javier Baez goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. This is skied into short left center. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting 6.
Here's Will Myers, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Fastball, whoa, look out, that just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter.
First offering on its way.
Cabrera.
And he lays off there 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Romine. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Brett Gardner will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Omar Narvaez.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause. Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. And
that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Carlos Correa.
Left field and deep. Brantley racing back. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Eddie Rosario.
Into the windup and the pitch. Eddie Rosario is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Drilled on the ground to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Javier Baez.
Javier Baez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Pitches a called strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner breaks for third. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now that's over 60%.
And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And that will be a passed ball and an unearned run as he's across to score. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Myers.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Riding in once again, Omar Narvaez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A called strike on the inside corner. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and the inning is over. stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jose Abreu.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. Narvaez has it. He'll throw down to first. One away. One away now for the free swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ball 2.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Striding into the box, Ronald Torreyes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. 2-0. Bauer sets his sights. Here it is on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that at bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera. Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third, which gone. Gary Sanchez will grab a bat to pinch hit, and they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 8, Carlos Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slice down the left side, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now for Brantley, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Brett
First pitch of the at bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Correa.
Here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bauer pauses. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game. And striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Ramirez.
Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's Javier Baez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on it.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Ramirez is on his way home, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First offering on its way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game. Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he takes strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. He's on the move again from first. Tapper up the line. That's foul, so the runner will have to head back. A line shot to third base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Narvaez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First things first, here's a throw over. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit. Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Tony Kemp would be next. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Ready once again, Jose Abreu. 1 for 2 on his line so far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle. To his left, Lindor. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So striding in, Ronald Torreyes. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Ronald Torreyes.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Miguel Cabrera.
Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Up next for
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bouncer down the line. Scooped up. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter. Here is Melky
Cabrera.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number
Here's Michael Brantley. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So he got him swinging. Michael Brantley is the second out in the 7th inning. Lorenzo Cain stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Here's Brett Gardner now. He started out the evening 0 for 2.
The Yankees center fielder.
Now some movement in the try. Bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets. Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Carlos Correa comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Chris Bryant is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor is right there, and that will conclude matters here in the... Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jose Ramirez.
Jonathan Holder will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 65, Jonathan Holder.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Javier Baez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Fielder, Eddie Rosario.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he takes a cold strike 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The first baseman, number
stepping
79.
in, Jose Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
66.
Yasiel Puig is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Here's Will Myers. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
First baseman number 4, Will Myers.
First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to. Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And the pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hector Rondon takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 56, Hector Rondon.
From the stretch, Miguel Cabrera checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Smoke, and this is off the second base bag. Baez with the bare hand. Hats off to that one. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Into the box now Brett Gardner. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Rondon's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Bauer. His record is now 4-2. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. He falls to 1-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.